What's happening, man? TIP the King, Hustle Gang here, Honcho, man. Right here in WatchLOUD.com, man. Hold what you got, keep it there. Paperwork installed now. Hustle Gang over everything, by the way.
It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. TIP coming live.
I remember I did not want to do it. I remember I had been speaking to Swiss about doing a record for so long, and we were supposed to get in the studio, but I had a little something to deal with, you know, a little legal matter that I had to go as usual. And so by the time I'm coming home, Swiss and Toon were the first ones, like, actually no, Pharrell, then Swiss and Toon. Pharrell actually came when I was still in the halfway house, when I was still working. You know, I had a little shack with a studio at the bottom. But anyway, so by the time I made it to Swiss and Craig Calman, basically, they teamed up on me and said, hey look, Swiss got this amazing beat. It's amazing, you gotta do it, you just can't wait, he's gonna fly down there. So I was like, man, let me hear it, I'll do it now. No, he's gonna fly down there. And so by the time he had made it down to Atlanta, I heard and I was like, you asked Jay how he feel about being on this record? Because see, I had remembered that and that was before people were sampling voices and making them their hooks and stuff. Before that trend, that actually began the trend. Because before then, nobody was doing it but DJ Premier. You know what I'm saying? And I remember how much controversy it had caused when Jay sampled Nas's voice for Reasonable Doubt. So I said, man, you know, I don't want to just go using anybody's voice. And Jay and I at the time only had a in passing relationship. So, you know, they just urged me to do it. Just do it. We'll worry about that later. And really, Swiss said, listen, let me deal with Jay. Just record the record. So I said, man, alright, man, I'll do it. So I went on and knocked the motherfucker out in probably about 30 minutes. And shit, I did it just like in a hurry doing it, man. Let me go ahead and knock this shit out right quick and get on to another record. And after I did it, man, they were talking first single, they were talking like, oh, we gotta shoot a video. They was like, that was the record. And I'm like, damn, how the fuck? I kind of did it to throw it away, you know what I'm saying? Just because I don't know, it was, you know, it was something new, different, and out of the box for me. Which is, I'm glad they pushed me to do it. And I'm glad Jay agreed to, you know, to have his sample allowed in the hook.
And it became your first top 10?
Yeah, it was the first top 10. I never really paid attention to charts until later on. Like, it was way later. Man, Paper Trail is probably when I began paying attention to the charts. I paid attention to spins, I paid attention to the BDS, and I paid attention to SoundScan, but I did not pay attention to, like, you know, the top 40 the top hot 100s and so on and so forth, the rhythmic versus urban versus pop. I just never did. I paid more attention to MTV Countdown, BET Countdown, you know, shit like that. It wasn't until they told me that Whatever You Like was my first number one. I said, what the hell the fuck is that my first? You mean to tell me what you know about that didn't go number one? I'd have never let you motherfuckers hear the last of it if I knew what you know about that, as big as that record was, if I knew that y'all motherfuckers didn't have that shit go number one. And ever since then, I pay very, very, very close attention to the charts. You know? And people probably hate that someone told me that Whatever You Like was my first number one.
Awesome.
But they made sure that every single on that album went number one. Whatever You Like, Live Your Life, Dead and Gone, all of them went number one.